What's up everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Six Studios. And today, not only are we going to be repainting a Solar Powered Freddy Krueger Bobble-Head, but also making a custom diorama to go with him. Now, I picked this guy up at Big Lots a few years ago, and I've been wanting to repaint him ever since because, as you can see, he needs a repaint. Oh yeah. This project has been in the works for quite some time, so I am very excited to get to work on it. What do you think, Joe?
Sounds good to me, bitch! Ah!
Let's get to work. Okay, so now that we got the red and the green now brightened up and touched up, we're going to go in and do the glove. Now, what we're going to do for the glove is just use a flat black. That way, it'll cover a lot better when we have the worn penny acrylic, and then use Silverleaf Rub and Buff for the blades. It's going to really make that silver pop. Now, another thing that we're going to have to paint black is the pants and the boots. Now, more often than not, the pants kind of float between black and brown, so if anything, we're going to paint it black and then give a dry brush of brown just to make them look dirty. Now for the glove, I'm going to lighten up the glove, the hand itself, with a warm beige, and then I'm going to go in with a brown shoe polish and just darken it up, make it look a little bit more brownish. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take either a burnt sienna or a worn penny. We're going to see how the worn penny covers first, and then we're going to go with the plates on there, touch up the rivets with gold, and then we're going to take a Silverleaf Rub and Buff, and then we're just going to dry brush it onto the blades. I've had a lot of success with other projects and cosplays in the past where I've painted it black and then did it with the silver, and it's actually worked really, really well. Now I'm just going to go in with some black shoe polish and just tarnish up the sweater a little bit, because his sweater is pretty filthy in like all of the films. Okay, so now that everything on Freddy Bobblehead is now complete, we're going to seal him up with a matte sealer, and then after that, we're going to move on to the diorama. So now that we're done repainting the figure, we need to move on to the wooden box, the diorama itself. Now, first step, take a flathead screwdriver. Done. Okay, so now that all three pieces are cut out, we're going to draw lines in there with the rulers, and then we're going to score them with a wood burning tool to make it look like bricks. So that's one brick wall done with the wood burner. We got two more to go. This is how it's all going to look before I hit it with Plasti Dip, which is going to seal up the foam, make it primed, get ready for painting, and then we're going to do a special paint on it to make it look like bricks. Okay, so tentatively this is where we're at. We got the brick pattern set up on the wall. We have this little flame. Freddy's done. Now what we have to do is work on the furnace. So we're going to take this lighting fixture. I got this from the electrical section at Home Depot. What we're going to do is basically chop off whatever we don't need. And that's going to go in the corner like so. But now we're also going to make a door out of this acrylic, and that's going to go right on there. We're going to make a window, and we're going to set up the bars, these wires here, and that's going to be on the inside. And we're also going to hook it up with these hinges that I took off of a previous build, and then we're going to be able to open it and close it, and then on and off the flame. Okay, so we had to course correct from the original plan. The original screws weren't big enough, so I actually had to drill through. Now we're going to have to go in with a Dremel and hack this off because it's obviously dangerous. But once that's done, we're going to glue on the top portion here. We're going to shave that down a little bit, and then we're going to prime the whole thing, paint the inside black, paint the outside black, and then take the silver leaf rub and buff and then paint that on to give it a nice metallic finish. So now we're going to hit this with some black Plasti Dip, and then we're going to leave the brick portions of it black because it's going to get painted afterwards. However, this portion we're going to hit with the Plasti Dip, and then we're going to use gray primer and then spray that. But the idea behind the Plasti Dip is just to seal the foam so that it gets ready for painting. Now the thing to remember about foam is that it absorbs Plasti Dip like a sponge, so we're probably going to have to go in 2 or 3 coats. print that's a wrap on the Freddy Krueger Solar Powered Bobble-Head Diorama. Holy shit, what a mouthful. This is so much fun to build, and I hope you guys had as much fun watching it as I had making it. So thank you so much for watching, and if you want to check me out on social media, my Instagram's over here, my Facebook's over here, and until next time.
Stay weird and stay tuned.